Hi everybody, Frank here. My new single, which is taken from the album Undefeated, which is coming out this week, is called Somewhere in Between, and it's a song that is very important to me and took a lot of writing and is about some heavy duty subject matter. It's about imposter syndrome and insecurity and all those kinds of things. So I thought I would play you guys a quick lesson on how to play it yourself at home, should you wish to do so. So this is the acoustic version, of course, and we're in a tuning called Dadgad, which is D-A-D-G-A-D. So you tune your bottom string and then the top two strings down a step. So it sounds like that if you put a finger on the second fret. So it's a nice open tuning. It's a traditional folk tuning. Led Zeppelin uses it a lot as well. So the song is in D major, but we're going to start with a B minor chord. So you can play these lovely kind of 10th chords. So we've got the 9th fret and the 9th fret on the bottom string and the 7th fret on the G string. And I'm blocking that A string with my finger, but that D's open and the top two are open. So, and you can slide this up and down. So that's a B minor, and then if you go 7 and 6 on the bottom string, the G string, you get kind of A. Slide that down 2, you get a G. Slide it down to 4 on the bottom string and 2 on the G string, and then so that's just a second fret on the bottom string, a blocked A string, and then everything else open. That's kind of an E minor, and then you go back up again. So. That's the verse of the song. So, and it starts high on the B minor, which is the relative minor of D, which is the key of the song. So, and it goes almost all the way down to that, but not quite, and then it comes back up again. And then what that means is that when you hit the chorus, you can go and hit that D chord, which is the second fret on the G string, like that. And then you can hit an A chord, which is the same as the verse, but what I'm doing is adding the A string. I'm now fretting on the same fret as the bottom string, so it's 7, 7, open, 6, open, open. So a nice kind of open A chord, and then same principle for the B minor. You've got 9, 9, open, 7, open, open, and then the G, which is 5, 5, open, 4, open, open. And that's basically all the chords for the whole song. But the key is to pick it through gently. So you go. I've been pretending to be somebody else when I was just 15. I don't know if the show was for them or for me anymore. I'm not sure, and I don't recall being born, but I remember being underwhelmed when I'd worked out who I was, because that didn't fit with any of the feelings I'd been feeling, the things I started thinking as a kid who didn't know how to feel, but could instinctively pretend, put on a show. Was it for them? I have forgotten where this ends. And you hit the big D for the chorus. And the chorus melodies is on the 2 of the scale. So, you know, the 1 is D and the 2 is E, which is a kind of ambiguous note to sing. So it's like blinking in the light, merging into something. Something isn't right. Something isn't working. No one on my side. No sense of where I'm standing. Half my fucking life caught somewhere in between. And then back to that verse part. And there's the second verse and the second chorus. There's an extended chorus. The whole thing about this song, the whole thing about this song is about dynamics, about keeping the verses quiet, and then letting that first chord of the chorus really ring out, and let that bottom string really kind of sag and vibrate. Like something I don't really own, blinking merging into something. Something isn't right. Something isn't working. No one on my side. No sense of where I'm standing. Half my fucking life caught somewhere in between. Now a bit louder. Is it so much to us to be offered some protection, to be let go by the past, to feel some acceptance, to find somewhere to belong, something to belong to, a place where I'm allowed, anywhere but in between. Now up to the third on the vocals. Half my fucking life blinking in the darkness, stuck on the outside, sick and mostly harmless, a stranger to myself, still chasing that forgiveness for anything I did when I was somewhere in between. So you finish on that high A there, and then you got to play out. Augment the chords a little bit there. And my favourite ones, you play the B, leave the G string open, and you get this kind of whine. Always somewhere in between. And you got that big finish, and the D rings out. So there it is. That's Somewhere in Between. Enjoy playing it. I hope you enjoy the song. I hope you enjoy the studio full band version and the acoustic version. Thanks very much, everybody.